Hi my dudes, what is up? Welcome back to another video. So let's just get into it. And again, I am probably not gonna be talking through it. You know what? This time I might talk through it. I don't know. Maybe I'll read it because the last time it was really, I don't know. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bonus reward. Okay, I'll pause this for a second. Okay, I am back, and whoop, bam. Let me just turn this down a little bit. Okay, Chapter 3, The Assistant. Just gonna check and make sure I'm still recording. Okay. After you get off the phone with your parents, you meet up with your friends in the kitchen. Robin, is everything okay? I have to put on my best voice. I can't even do it. I'm just gonna read it all. Okay. I don't think so. My family is broke. What started off as the best week of my life just turned into a nightmare. We can't lose you! We've bonded. I guess there's only one thing to do now. I have to find a way to stay. I am not going down without a fight. That's the spirit. Maybe you could get a job. No offense, but tuition runs like $50,000 a year here. Minimum wage isn't gonna cover that. There's gotta be some way you can stay. I mean, I'm here on a football scholarship. I don't think I'm exactly what the football team is looking for, and I am sorry, guys, if my reading is bad. It's not one of the things I am skillful at. Maybe not, but there are other scholarships available. Not a bad idea, Chris. It might be worth a trip to the financial aid office to check it out. A few minutes later. Next. Hi there, my friend just realized she's super poor and needs a scholarship. Caitlin! What? It's true. Besides, if we were trying to get this done fast, we've got to cut right to the chase. Let's see here. Any special skills? Actually, a scholar. Really? What sport do you play? All of them. You're gonna have to be more specific, honey. Oh, well, in high school I played basketball, soccer, and volleyball, and softball. Also, I started an intramural dodgeball league. I guess you weren't kidding. I had no idea you were such a jock, Robin. Unfortunately, it looks like all our athletic scholarships have already been distributed. There has to be something. Well, there is one thing, but I'm not quite sure you'd be up to it. Thanks for the vote of confidence. As I was reading, I shook my phone because I cannot read correctly, and then I realized that it stops recording when you shake your phone, so I had to redo chapter 1 to get back to the same spot. It's, well, nothing personal. It's just, well, we do have our one research assistant position open. It would pay for your tuition plus room and board. But it's for Professor Vasquez. But it's for Professor Vasquez. Professor in... Oh, why does reading have to be so hard for me? Professor Enrola Vasquez, the famous author, The Names of All Lost Things is one of my favorite books ever. Working for him would be amazing. Spoken like someone who's never met the man. Professor Vasquez has taken over a dozen assistants in the last 5 years. None has lasted more than a week. Until now. That's what they all say. The one thing about me is I am special. Believe me, honey, the real world doesn't care how special you are, and Professor Vasquez certainly won't. Good luck, you'll need it. I can't breathe. I can't read like this. Okay, a few minutes later. I think this is the place. Time to make my first impression. Hello? You're that guy I saw across the quad the first day. Wait. Are you a student? Guilty as charged. I'm Vasquez is, well, a pro Teague, I suppose. He helps me with the play I'm writing. I help him with the odds and ends while he's between assistants. For a second, I thought you might mistake me for the professor. What gave me away? The fact you're not 70 years old. Hey, I could be an old guy that looks good for my age. I never said you looked good. Okay, hashtag roasted. So you don't think Your conversation is interrupted as a voice shouts down from... I can't freaking read. Your conversation is interrupted as a voice shouts down from the hall. James, I've lost my latest pages again. Get in here and help me find them. I better get on that. Here's hoping you stick around. I'll let the professor know that you're here. Again, I'm going to interrupt this. I am horrible at speaking. I'm horrible at speaking. So that is why I am even more horrible at reading. So do not judge me. I just can't pronounce words correctly. It's upsetting. Okay. As James leaves, a notebook falls from his backpack onto the floor. I didn't get to read that, but whatever. Looks like someone dropped the script for his play. Should we run after him? I'm sure he'd want it back. Yeah, but if we did that, we'd never get to read it. Caitlin eagerly flips through the pages. Blah, blah, blah. Class disparity, blah, blah, blah. Working conditions in Victorian London. Here's something good. Caitlin, I'm not sure James would want you looking through that. This is getting juicy. Apparently, James has a creative imagination. What are you talking about? I'm not sure. I should show you. It might wrap your innocent mind. Caitlin! This is hot stuff. Tell you what, one-time offer. You and I can do a little reading. What do you say? We're not going to read it. Aw, you're no fun. Anyway, I should probably get going. Good luck with Vasquez, okay? As Caitlin leaves, you hear the sounds of footsteps approaching. Who is making all this racket out here? James follows the professor as he storms up to you. Also, don't mind my dog barking in the background. He's just mad because my cat... I don't know. James follows the professor as he storms up to you. We were practically whispering. Professor, allow me to introduce you to your new assistant, Robin. Assistant? What a joke. Have you ever assisted anyone before, Robin? I mean, not professionally, but I'd like to think of myself as helpful. My last assistant thought she was being helpful, right up until the moment she helpfully lost a flash drive containing 3 months worth of work. And then there was an assistant before her. He thought it would be helpful to hum while he dusted my office. That what? Cagaploa melody was rattling around my head for weeks. I couldn't write a word on my new novel. And then there was the last guy. He had a distracting sense of fashion. So many stripes. How terrible for you. Terrible is an understatement. Do you think, why all these difficult words? Had to deal with such distractions. His family afforded him the peace and quiet of their barn. He got a quiet solitude. All I get are assistants. I understand, but I won't be like any of your other assistants. Gotta pause this. If you guys hear any background noises, please don't, don't mind them. Okay, let's get back into it. And why exactly is that? I'm different because I'm a fast learner. I'm willing to do anything. I'll actually stand up. I don't take crap from anyone, especially you. Obeying my every command is basically the entire job description. Get out. You turn and take a step toward the door. Then you stop and look back at him. No. No. I won't get out. I'm going to stay. Yesterday was incredible. I made friends faster than I ever have before. And I can't just walk away from this. I know in my heart that this is where I need to be. And I'm not going to let some angry old man ruin that. Listen to you, reactive, angry, entitled. You're a why? Why words that I can't read? You're the blah 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 of your entire generation. And he says the words. Professor Vasquez stops for a minute. As he says the words, he stops for a moment, and then, which actually makes you exactly the person I'm looking for after all. What? I'll explain later. For now, I'll accept my assistant on a trial basis, starting immediately. In fact, I have a pressing matter that I need you to take care of tonight. Let's call it your first test. Anything, I'm on it. He walks over to his bookshelf and pulls out a massive, dusty old novel.